Hey guys, alright, as I begin this video, I cannot guarantee that it's going to be short enough to be put on Instagram. So, there's something I want to discuss today, which is very interesting. It's something that I noticed, and then I thought, am I going a bit crazy? And I'm going to be very honest, and forthcoming on everything that I discuss here right now. All right, so we're talking specifically about twin flame unions and the twin flame trend that's been going on. Okay, maybe trend's not the right word for it, but you all know what I'm talking about. So there's been a lot of people who've been in different twin flame unions. They've been some that are already in union with little communication, some that are in union with difficulties, some that are not in communication at all. We've seen all the different scenarios. Um, I experienced things myself, and I experienced things through my clients as well, where they had all the different scenarios going on, and certain people thought, okay, they're coming close to union. I've also I'm also basing what I say here on other readers that I follow, and just check up with every now and then on Instagram, on Facebook, all over the place. And there was this trend of coming into union, coming into union. A lot of people did come into union, all right, and then there were others that all of a sudden had this new person coming into their lives. So these are the people that I want to speak to. All of a sudden, when they thought they were coming into union with their twin flame, and they were reassured and encouraged because this person's going to make the move any minute, all of a sudden from the sidelines here comes a completely different person. And this person, ironically, fits the bill. They tick all the boxes. They're doing everything that the divine masculine is supposed to be doing to come into union with the divine feminine. So this caused a lot of confusion for not only those people but myself as well. And I thought, what is going on here? This is so strange. So anyway, in the past couple of days, I have realized that there are other readers who've picked up on this as well. And it seems as if what is happening is people that were supposed to come into union with divine masculines that were dragging their feet, dragging their feet, dragging their feet. We keep getting messages, okay, they're ready to communicate. No, now they've pulled back, they're having another tower moment, they're back in the hermit phase. Whatever the case is, all of a sudden there's this other person that comes in here, and this is what's happened, is they dragged their feet so long that another twin flame potential stepped in, another soulmate stepped in. And this is very, very interesting to see, because I'm having a lot of people saying to me that somebody else has come into the picture, and this person just ticks all the boxes. They're doing everything the twin flame should have done, and people are feeling as if they are coming into union with this other person. So it's really strange. It's caught us by surprise. We were repetitively warned that we were going to be caught off guard. And this is very interesting to see. So these are the people that I want to do the reading for today. All right, if you find yourself in this position where you suddenly have somebody else that's come into your life from your past, possibly it could be recent past, it could be from school days, it could be whatever the case is, an ex-boyfriend, whatever you find yourself, whatever circumstances you find yourself in, this person is now coming into your life and is just working so well with you. You just connect, and for some people there's even a stronger connection than there was with the supposed twin flame. So this is a case of, well, divine masculine, you snooze, you lose. You have procrastinated so much that someone else has stepped up, because the divine feminine can't wait anymore. It's been unfair on her. You've had every chance. She's already forgiven you. All of this kind of stuff has happened. There's been healing on both sides, which is fantastic, and she's still happy that she assisted him with that. If you guys transmuted any energy on his behalf, all of this stuff, fantastic, great, and she's at peace with it. But she's not interested anymore, because the knight in shining armor on his noble steed has ridden in, and this is it. Sorry, divine masculine, you missed the bus. So this is very, very, very interesting, and today this is what I want to read on. I want to give advice to those people who find themselves in this situation, those divine feminines who find themselves in a situation now where they have met somebody else, or someone else from the past has suddenly come in and done exactly what the divine masculine was expected to do. So let's have a look at what we can come up with today. I want to give some advice to them, and just some guidance, because they're thinking, well, what happens if the divine masculine phones me tomorrow? My supposed divine masculine, what do I do then? And where do I go from here? And is this union just a distraction? And that's what I thought at first. And I thought, eventually I thought, this is not a distraction. This is a replacement. And it sounds terrible, but literally it's a case of you snooze, you lose. They took so long, and it's gotten to a point now where it was disrespectful. And this has, in my opinion, happened so that we can reassess our self-worth and think, well, should we really have been waiting? Did we give them too much slack and be too patient? And just where do you draw the line of being taken advantage of and not being taken advantage of? So this is it. If you find yourself in that position, then please continue watching. If you have not, then this reading is not for you. All right. And I hate saying that, but this is a very specific reading, and sometimes I feel the need to do specific readings, and I don't want you to try and appropriate it or make it fit for you if it's not going to fit for you. All right. So let me just think. This was pretty impromptu. I knew I had to do a reading for today because I owe you guys. But I thought this is important. This is very important. There's some people out there having some real WTF moments. Okay, so I want to ask for the collective divine feminines that find themselves coming into contact with somebody new that is not their original divine masculine. What are the messages that Spirit wants to give us with regards to this union? Okay, I'm going to draw a few cards from each deck. What are the messages that Spirit wants to give us with regards to the union that we now find ourselves in as divine feminines, where the divine masculine, the original divine masculine, has not shown up, but someone has shown up in their place with the same attributes, with everything we've been trying to wish for and manifest. Sorry guys, this is definitely not going to be an Instagram video. I sort of anticipated that. Okay, so what advice do we have? What can you tell us about this union? I'm not going to take those. One at a time, please. Maybe that's the only ones that I'm supposed to pick from here. Alright, I'm going to do one more shuffle, please. If that's all, then so be it. Okay, let's see. Yep, I think that's all they have to say. Let's do the next pack, which is my unicorns. I don't know why I decided to use these cards today, but these are the ones that want to be used. Okay, what do we need to know about this union that we've come into that is not the original divine masculine that we had in mind? I want to know, is this a test? Are we being deceived? Is he still going to come in? Or what's going on? In my opinion, okay, I'm going to leave this as the question that you guys are asking yourselves right now about this union, okay? If you've got a question in mind, please have it in mind. This card is going to answer that question. We don't all have the same questions, I can guarantee you. If you've got a particular question about this union, it can be anything. The answer's in that card, okay? What else do we need to know about this union? These are lining up. Sorry, I'm going to be strict, guys. When I take something seriously and I feel like I need to give you guys a serious message, I don't take more than one card at a time. Anything else, please, from this pack? Okay, any more, please? I'm going to do 3. Oops. Is that the way of telling me there's more? I'm going to do 3 more shuffles. One. I feel like this one wants to be there. And last one. Okay, alright, this is a bit of a strange... Okay, I must say that some of these have come up for me to do myself, and I think they're actually coping mechanisms that Spirit's trying to give us here. Alright, so we had self-forgiveness. Let go of guilt and remember that you are God's perfect child. And please always bear in mind, whatever you see as God, the universe, the source, whatever your religious persuasion or spiritual persuasion is, it doesn't matter. You take the message as it's appropriate to you, all right? Let go of guilt. Self-forgiveness. Okay, for me... Oh, I'm sorry, there's a bad glare. I didn't realize that. Let me try and fix it. For me, this is about maybe the feminines beating themselves up because they're thinking, I feel like such a fool. Maybe I had the wrong person in mind completely. I'm feeling a bit guilty now because I actually brushed this other person off maybe in the past, the one that's come into our lives now. And what do I say if the divine masculine pitches up? You know, all of this kind of thing. And also maybe I put up with too much. I gave him too much. And yes, it wasn't always in the 3D, it was in the 5D, but we really did. We did the work, you know, the divine feminines did the work. They did the transmutation, they did the patience, they did give him another chance, forgiveness, all of this stuff. So you need to forgive yourself. If you were actually too hard on yourself and you now realize, you know what, I actually should have loved myself more and walked away from this a long time ago. And the minute I released it, maybe on some level, this other person came into my life. And also, because we deserve that and we were manifesting that all the time. So forgive yourself if you're feeling anything like that. We knew from the beginning that everything was going to happen in perfect timing. It was divinely orchestrated and we were going to get a surprise. So please forgive yourself if you feel like there's anything you could have done differently or you didn't do or you gave too much of yourself or you're now angry with yourself. Now that you've seen what it is like to be treated in a good way by a good person, that you're angry at yourself for putting up with the divine masculine and waiting and, you know, going through all of that torment. I know for some of you it went on for years. So please, self-forgiveness, okay? Playtime. The dolphins know the importance of playing, and joy creates miracles and manifestation. There are 2 here. The one says, let go of stress. Alright, so this is about play. It says here, don't take on other people's stress. Breathe it out now. Alright, that could mean other people in your life as well that you're busy with. But I think that's also the stuff from the past here with the divine masculine. If they are still not ready, they can't come up to the plate, they want to and ah and drag their feet and procrastinate at your expense, then breathe it out and say, well, that's okay, you know. Whatever is meant to be will be, and that's the truth. Also, other people around you creating stress. Maybe this transition already makes you a little bit edgy and a little bit stressed, and other people around you just amplify that. So breathe it out. The brothers and sisters and the exercise and the be creative, I feel all are together. Okay, this is run, walk, swim, or otherwise move your body. This will give you more energy and happiness. Okay, so this is again about self love. Go out there, get some fresh air. I think some of us stopped living with this whole divine masculine, divine feminine thing. And yes, some of us did channel in the right way, and we were encouraged to exercise and spend time on ourselves and self love and go to the spa and all of that. But when you are processing emotions like this is a great thing to do. Also, the creativity card, creative, draw, paint, think, and act in creative ways. This is an outlet as well. It opens up the right channels in your brain to be more creative. It opens up your intuition so that you can make the right decisions. And it's just a good outlet. It's the same as exercise. Being creative, is close to godliness. In a way, it really connects you to spirit as well, and it's a very good outlet emotionally and otherwise. So maybe you need to do that. Maybe you haven't done it in a while, and you know that it's a good coping mechanism for you, and it's a good way of processing thoughts and emotions. So please do that. Okay, and this is letting go of stress. Ultimately, this exercise, this creativity, playtime, this is all letting go of stress. It's giving you different ways in which you can do it, because these divine feminines have been through a lot. Okay, it's been tedious, it's been grueling, it's really not for sissies. These women have come out strong. All right, and then brothers and sisters comes up. I don't know if any of you are having specific issues with brothers and sisters, or if they are people that you can really lean on right now. Perhaps they are. It says here to get along with others, see the love and the best within them. So I don't know if there is something in the dynamic that causes issues with sibling rivalry, or that siblings can actually be helpful right now. I think this speaks to some of you. You'll know what this is about. Okay. Maybe because of the energies that have been around as well, it's maybe a bit of a tumultuous time for all of you. And just remember who you need. It could be even that some people weren't supportive during your twin flame journey, and it's caused a bit of a rift. So that needs to be sorted out. There needs to be forward movement. You see them moving forward together, even though the waters seem rough, and everything can be sorted out. Okay. Then we have decide. It's time to clearly make a decision about what you want. Okay. For me, this is the dilemma of, do I wait for that divine masculine? Is this the right person? Um, do I, look a gift horse in the mouth? I don't know why I just thought of this, because I didn't think of it because I'm looking at horses, I promise you. But, if this other person's coming into your life and they really have swept you off your feet and they're really fantastic, are you going to turn that down for someone who might be in the background, who might be there, and you're holding on to something when everything you asked for is right in front of your eyes? Are we going to do that? And we need to make this decision, because there's somebody else who is going to suffer if we don't make the decision right. We can't drag it on and have our cake and eat it at the expense of the person who is really showing their true emotions. If someone has recently declared that they are in love with you and they've come back into your life and they're willing to offer you everything you've asked for, don't hold on to a dream. Okay, don't hold on to a dream, and don't give of yourself to someone who's not deserving of it and who couldn't step up to the plate and procrastinated at your expense. It sounds harsh, but we need to always do what's best for us, and some of us have really been given this gift. I mean, this is like the sacred animal here, the unicorn in all its glory, so beautiful and pure, and we're more focused on the one in the background that might or might not be, that's shrouded in mystery, and we're overlooking what's already there. So please don't leave somebody hanging if they've declared that they are in love with you, if they're willing to sweep you off your feet, they're willing to give you everything you want, there's a balanced relationship, there's mutual love, don't overlook it, okay? And don't push that person away. That's my opinion. But I think that that person, if they've waited for you as well, deserves that a lot more than the person who you are still waiting for and who has taken no action. And that the universe has actually decided to replace because you can't wait anymore. And that's just not fair. So I'll leave you with that thought. And then finally, the people who I said, if you have a specific question about this, please ask it now. And when I was asking, when I was shuffling this, I was saying, what do we need to know about this union? Is it good for us? Is it meant to be? Is it toxic? Whatever the case is. And for me, definitely yes means that this is a really good thing. Okay, it's time to forgive yourself, otherwise this wouldn't be here either. Okay, time to forgive yourself, time to relax. It's playtime. It's time for you to enjoy this person and this connection and this union. It's time for you to relax and laugh again. For a lot of us, we haven't laughed in ages. We haven't been happy for a long time. And all of a sudden, this person comes in and we can let go of stress. We can enjoy exercising and being creative, maybe even together. And this is saying the answer to your question is a strong yes. Maybe it's time for us, when we really prayed and we wanted to have a different path to walk and we wanted things to turn around, maybe this is exactly what we wished for. Okay. Alright, guys, I don't think I'm going to use the tarot. Okay, I'm going to use the tarot. I'm going to clarify here. If somebody is in a relationship now, or a potential relationship with someone who seems to replace their twin flame, the original twin flame that was not in communication, so people who were ghosted by their divine masculine, or anyone in that kind of situation and has not had contact in a long time, if someone else has come into their life now that is displaying all the attributes of the divine masculine, is this the right person to be giving your energy to, and is it going to be a positive outcome? Okay. How weird. He was on top. The Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is someone who brings in a message or an offering of some sort. It is someone who is pure. They have good intentions and they propose something. This can mean a marriage proposal or the proposal of a new venture or relationship. We are talking about relationships here. And this is a gift. This is someone bringing a token of their love to you. Okay? For me, for this particular card, this is almost like he brings the calm to the storm. He doesn't even see the huge waves behind him. But this can bring very good positive change. All right. Let's see if there's one more. I don't know if I should be taking one more. Oh, okay. Okay, this is, I think about the self-forgiveness card. This is the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is about someone who literally feels bound or their hands are tied. So this is talking also about this need to make this decision, that you feel like you're not sure what to do now. You're really in a predicament. This is often situations or circumstances that are beyond your control, that you don't have control over right now. And for me, yes, to a large degree, that is to do with this, because the universe has dictated what happens here and we've got a bit of a surprise. Let's ask what happens after this. Tell us more about Eight of Swords, please. The Star. This is about wishes coming true. This is about the divine intervention, blessings. Literally anything is possible. This is one of the best cards you could ever get in tarot. It is so beautiful. It is showering you with blessings from above. whatever you want to call it, from heaven, the universe, but this is saying to you, this is what you've been waiting for. This is your paradise. This was the wish, the star that you wished upon, and this is the dream coming true here. Okay, it's also about intuition, psychic ability, knowing that you are being guided, and you must be looking for signs as well, you know, looking for the stars in the sky, and you will be shown the way to a positive outcome. Okay, shall we do one more? Is there anything else, please? Ah. Okay, let go of stress, people. This is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is about healing, rest, and restoration. Okay, take that time out. Take time to rest. Be at peace. Let go of stress. Be creative. Just sit and paint. Let it be okay for you to rest after everything you've been through, and breathe it out, like it said, and just get into this recovery mode. Okay, there's nothing wrong with it. Just let go a bit. After all the work you've put in, like I said, us stressing, transmuting energy, you know, it was non-stop all the time, every day, fighting to keep your energy up and all the rest of it. Now, just relax. It doesn't mean you have to crawl into bed for a week. If that's what works for you, by all means. But if you're going out with this person, having fun, doing good things, de-stressing, maybe you go for a weekend away or whatever, you know, enjoy it. Grab it with both hands. This is the same as the let go of stress. Playtime. I'm going to do one more. One more, please. One card at a time. Is there any other message to reiterate these messages here? I think that's it, guys. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I sincerely hope that it's helped the people that find themselves in this situation, because I've now realized it's happening to a lot more people. This is becoming a collective. All right, and maybe I will focus more on the people who are experiencing this at the moment. Please comment if you are, so that I know if it's worth it for me to do these kind of readings more regularly, and I will happily do it with all the love in the world. Okay, I wish you all a beautiful Monday, what's left of it, if it's still Monday there with you, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care, lots of love. Bye-bye.